to you about money. He said, good. But I am going to talk to you about angels. Let me say this in the beginning. When you're dealing with angels, look at somebody, slap that thing out of their hand and say, stop praying to them. So many people pray to angels. The reason why you're praying to angels is because you were taught wrong. You can't even see them and you're praying to them. At least Jesus said, you know, well, I don't know if Jesus said it. He said, one of the people said it. He said, how can you say you love God whom you have not seen and hate your brethren whom you do see? So even though you can't see God, if you're saved, you know he's real. So you don't need to see him. But when it comes to angels, if you don't have the proper knowledge of angels, you might get caught up in worshiping them, praying to them, asking them for help. And Satan will oblige because he knows angels are not to be asked anything. So because he's a devil, if you make a mistake, he capitalizes on it. Come on. Anybody lost some money, right? And you looked around and seen somebody else smiling? They did not come out and say, was that yours? They went like this. That's Satan. He will capitalize on your ignorance. Your mistakes is his gain. Somebody say, I'm not making a mistake. So when you look at angels, angels excel in strength. They're very strong, very powerful, and they don't have opinions. Don't think your angel is up in heaven saying, I'm not going to go help. They're not like that. They were not created like you and I. They were created to do. It's not an option with them. See, they're not, how can I say, they're not ignorant or dumb like we are. They've seen God. They've seen what God had done to Satan. So they're not about to make a mistake. Come on, help me, somebody. And the good thing about angels is their job is to work for you. Somebody should get excited. Angels work for you. Even when Jesus became a human, the Bible said he took not on the nature of angels, but took on flesh because he wanted to be made like his brethren. So in heaven, angels are nothing compared to you. I want to say this and I want to be polite. The only reason why you're weak right now is so that you don't become crazy. Amen. Amen. How many here, male or female, you think you're attractive to the opposite sex? Amen. Very ugly church. Church of the homely. I'm going to send all y'all to the perfume counter, cologne counter. Y'all need some help. None of y'all have enough confidence. Y'all spend all that money and you still look a mess, you say. That's what you're saying. But what I'm saying is this. See, no angel looks like you. In comparison to what you look like, angels are like dust. But God minimizes your power so you don't forget why you're still here. I mean, they got movies out now. I saw this movie where this guy, he could jump and he was in another country. You know, that's what you would do. If you did not have the limitations of your flesh, you wouldn't even be in church. You'd be in a beach in California right now. As soon as you rob somebody, the cops come, you'd be back in Paris. You'll be all over the place. You'll be like, hey, I didn't do it. But God left you in a body so he could use you effectively in the earth. But angels are not limited to that. He gives them free reign. He gives them the ability to have enough strength to help you before you get into an accident. Oh, I should have been dead. Come on. You say, I don't know why I went this way. God doesn't even have to tell you. But he's all the while at work preserving you. You're just not going to die until it's time. Even if you're dumb and you make a mistake, you might not die.
Amen. That's right. Amen. Hallelujah.
So when you're looking at angels in comparison to a human being, they are nothing in comparison. Movies are trying to make angels big because they know the flesh lusts after strength. I'll say it one more time. The flesh lusts after strength. Ugly people lust after being beautiful. Weaklings lust after being strong. The flesh lusteth after strength. So when angels look at you, they marvel. Because they look at you and they don't see you. They see their assignment and they see the God that created them.
Hallelujah. Come on now.
But you don't believe that because of the mistakes we make. Jesus said it like this: when you've seen me, you've seen the Father. And they that are joined unto him are one spirit. So when angels see you, they see the Father. Satan is not as bold against you as you think. He sends stupid spirits after you. So many of you that are fighting spirits, some of it is your flesh. That's why you don't get the victory. You ever wonder why you're going through something over and over and you bind into the devil and you get back up and you're doing the same thing? He's not even there. It's you. Come on. But when you look at angels, if we don't look at them the right way, you'll get tempted to ask them for help. Don't ask an angel for help. They were created to help. That's like me asking my hand to blow my nose. It was created to blow my nose. I tell it to blow my nose. I never go, hand, please blow my nose. Oh, great mighty brown hand. Oh, hand that needs Vaseline because you look ashy. Oh, please blow off my nose. No. Angels don't need you to ask them anything. They will respond to the word of God that's coming out of your mouth because you're one with God. When men get married to women, women win. Because the woman now becomes one with that man.